Hi guys. Ooh, I just dropped something. How soon is now? Now is now. I just need to make sure the audio is okay. Hi Ben. Oh, hi Rich. Music is too loud. Okay, let me fix it. I need to listen to the stream myself to get it exactly where I want it to be. But I'm sure it's too loud. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna turn it down on music, on Media Monkey. Hi Fabio. Ooh, I peaked a lot on there. Oops, I kind of... Let's do this. I think that works. I think that works. I think I need to move my mic. It's literally in my face. So how's everyone doing today? Oh, hi Ian. I'm hearing a lot of background noise that I don't normally hear on my microphone. I think we do that. That should be fine. Tell some Drag Race drama, girl. I don't know any Drag Race drama right now, which is why I haven't made a Drag Race video in a while. I haven't like I haven't been inspired to make a Drag Race video, but I hopefully will have one this Sunday. Who do you think could go home next episode in Dragula? I think Erica has a big possibility. Erica needs to showcase horror. Otherwise, it's her time to go. I love her, my favorite girl in the competition, but she needs to showcase horror, which I don't believe she has shown yet. Jackbox today, you said you were going to do 1 year Thanksgiving. No, I don't really plan on doing Jackbox. I don't really have the energy for that. Please tell us when the next season will air. What do you think? Next season's probably going to air like late January. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. And I'm going to definitely do recaps of every episode. Coda says one time a mic was in my face and I was so tempted to put the whole damn thing in my mouth. I mean, I have a blue snowball, so that's literally impossible. Yeah. Thanksgiving was pretty good as far as Thanksgivings go. I'd like to see your you do a video on Scared Famous. I'm definitely gonna do a video when the season finishes, and specifically how Alaska, not how Alaska did on the show, but like the response to Alaska on the show, because I've been finding that very interesting. Yeah, I don't understand the comparison to Roxy with Erica. It doesn't make any sense to me. I haven't streamed while like the day I've uploaded a Dragula video, so that's really, so it's still fresh on everyone's mind. I'm surprised I actually got it out this morning. I was so busy this morning. I cooked so much. I cooked so much food today. And I only ate 1 plate. And I didn't even eat dessert. I'm trash. Yeah, the flourish this week was incredible, and I've been rewatching Victoria over and over because Victoria was amazing. Like, there's a lot to Everything Victoria did was so good. So for y'all that celebrate Thanksgiving, how was your Thanksgiving if you do celebrate it? I understand if you don't, or if you don't live in the country. Fuck your peeler. If you weren't on my Twitter this morning, I was trying to peel potatoes, and I managed to peel 3, and I need to peel like literally 20 something, and I peeled 3, and then the fucking peeler just stopped working. It just stopped working. It doesn't make any sense. I was inspecting it because it doesn't really have a blade. It's kind of like a plastic blade, but it works amazing for some reason. But it just like, I was like, wait, did this have an actual like metal blade? And it got lost in a potato, and I checked for like hours, and then eventually my mom woke up, and then she was like, what's wrong? And I was like, my potato peeler doesn't work. I'm just gonna have to grab steel wool and just exfoliate these potatoes. Because I own trash, and that's all I can do. And she was like, no, we have this other peeler. It's shitty, but use it. And then I was like, okay. It's only about 2 in Cali. I mean, we ate at 11 a.m. We don't eat dinner, we eat like lunch, and then like eat throughout the day. We just like, that's what we do. So we don't eat breakfast, like we don't eat normal meals. We skip breakfast and then go straight into Thanksgiving lunch and just devour ourselves into oblivion. But yeah, everything was pretty good. The one problem is, like, to go on along with the potatoes, my potatoes au gratin didn't cook, which is literally the best thing on the table, and it just didn't cook. And I was like, oh, this is not working, so I had to leave it in there, and we were already eating it while it was still cooking. I was so annoyed, and then we just didn't eat it. But I tasted it, like, as I was, like, putting stuff away, and it tastes so good. Now I have half a tray because the only people that come to our house is my brother, my sister-in-law, and her little sister, her younger sister. So they take half of it because, you know, they need it. And then we just play Taboo all day. We literally played Taboo for 2 hours, and we just didn't stop because we didn't know when to stop. And I don't mean like we didn't know when to stop, like we were having a good time. It's like literally we didn't know when the game was over. Oh fuck, it still says starting soon, sorry. That doesn't matter. It's like no one cares. You still listen to my voice. I should probably just stop putting that out on there. It's still there, god damn it. Hi Pixel, who do you want to be on Drag Race next season? Well, next season, I don't really care. But for someone that's confirmed not on that season, that I need on the following season, is Eva Destruction. It's her time, let her be, I love her. That's all that matters. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't been on Animal Crossing today. I was on this morning when I joined. I should probably do that right now. I wonder if Erica, I don't necessarily need any Dracula girls on Drag Race. It would be interesting to have like 2 different sorts of competitions, but oh, Mayhem Miller would also be a good girl on Drag Race, as with Vicky Vox, you know, those kind of girls that you've been waiting for. like that been in the hive mind forever. I literally haven't done shit in Animal Crossing. Honestly, kind of not enjoying it that much. I really like the sound of your voice. Is that creepy? A lot of people like the sound of my voice. I will never understand it. My voice has never been appealing to me. I always hate the sound of my voice. But thank you. It's not creepy at all. Oh, Ms. Cracker. Yeah, I heard about Ms. Cracker too. Yeah, I'm kind of not feeling Animal Crossing. It's like, I don't know. I just need to find furniture and like clothing I want, and then that's when I can start getting into it. When I start having a goal. Right now, I just kind of don't have a goal. Like, I don't care about meeting new well, I guess they're not villagers. I guess, I don't know what they're called. Campers? I guess campers. It's just, it doesn't appeal to me. Oh, you know what we should do? We should look at the Steam. We should look at Steam and see what's on the winter sale, because I have not checked that out. Bitch, add me on Animal Crossing. Ben, I added you already. What do you mean? Is this gonna be like Sunday streams? Yeah, this is gonna be like Sunday streams. It's probably gonna only last, it might only last an hour. I'm not entirely sure yet. What sci-fi look would you do? That's interesting. I really wanted to do like separate videos where I talk about looks like that I would do with like under the guise that of course I have had no experience and no actual want to do drag. But sci-fi, I was thinking about it. No one did kaiju, and kaiju are part of science fiction depending on the folklore. And if you know, you go off Godzilla, nuclear explosion, creates giant monster, that's science fiction. I would do something based on that. Or I could just do Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which I think that was my first thought, but I think kaiju would be a better choice. I'm pretty sure you already added me, Ben. If you want my code, it's on my Twitter, by the way. I already put it on there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no. No, you haven't. Hi Isabel. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. How fast do you think Dragula will gain traction? I don't know how. Well, okay. Something I don't remember ever is how many views the episodes get. I think they get at least 100,000 per episode. Is that correct? Oh, you're from Britain, so I guess it's easier for you to watch me. I was thinking about doing some streams on earlier times, so more people can come in. Because of course, I don't have an Instagram that I use, so I never share it. Yeah, the first episode got 300,000. Second one got 200, and the latest one, with only 1 day or a day and a half, let's say, has 100,000. So it's pretty big. You know, that's not bad. That's not the worst views ever. Of course, that's only counting online views from WoW Presents, and there are certain countries that you can't watch it from. So if we don't count out TV or whatever other country they have, I'm pretty sure someone picked it up in Australia already, so it's good to start airing in Australia soon. Yeah, so so it's like not the biggest in the world, but it's okay. It's okay right now. I don't know what it takes to make it higher. And also, it doesn't get the views that Drag Race gets, not because it's just not as much. It's just like not everyone can get into Dragula. not everyone wants to get into Dragula. Like it's a very out there show. It's a very specific audience, and I don't know. Ooh, if you search Dragula season 2, one of my videos pops up. That weirds me out. It's probably just the algorithm. Ooh, and Maddie Rants. Does anyone watch Maddie Rants? Because he is cute, but I don't watch videos on subjects that I talk about, so I don't get swayed but into different opinions. Like, he's cute though. Yeah, but now that it's officially not well, I guess for my family it's not Thanksgiving anymore. It's done. It's time to do some Christmas shopping. I need to buy presents for everyone in my family. Do you think that maybe Dragula isn't really trying to appeal to other audiences, because I feel like it almost isolates itself, even though it is great at what it does? I think in its very nature, Dragula does not appeal to other audiences. It hasn't... Oop, that's loud. In its very nature, what Dragula is not going to appeal to everyone. Whether it's the horror aspect or whether it's the... what's the word? The camp aspect, because not everyone... I feel like glamorous queens that are often on Drag Race do better than camp queens. It's stuff like that. Thoughts on WoW Presents Plus after trying it? I have not tried it. I said I would, but that was a lie. I don't know what it is about to fall season, but the guys on Grindr have been especially thirsty. I don't know. Not for me. They haven't been thirsty for me. What's your email? I'm just reading my text messages from my family, like, out loud. Yep, there we go. Okay, I honestly think Dragula has more I can't read. Dragula has more potential to be mainstream than Drag Race. Its horror, etc. elements are broad appeal to genre fans. Drag Race is almost more threatening to heteronormativity. I disagree, and I think Drag Race already has a niche audience that are straight, that aren't just like, you know, the very accepting straight girls. I think there are straight men that watch it. I don't think Dragula has the exact same appeal. I think there's something... Well, it's interesting because I think a lot of horror fans and monster fans and stuff like that, I think generally from what I've seen, they've always been the freaks and the outcasts. So I think in that way there is a grouping of people that will watch it, because they relate to the freaks and the outcasts. That's an interesting topic. Now the more we talk about, maybe I should dive more deep into it. You know what? I'm gonna do that at one point. Ben is a straight man that watches them, though. Ben, I think you can even say that you're a special case. You're a special case when it comes to the general straight guy. Happy Takeover Country Day. Hope you ate more than you could and feel really shameful about it. Yeah, Thanksgiving is a weird holiday. It's not a weird holiday in retrospect. Like, It's weird that we haven't dropped the whole Native American thing. That's really weird we haven't dropped that. Like, we could just say it's a day of thanks. We don't have to bring up the history aspect to it. But I didn't eat that much. I only ate one plate of food, and I haven't eaten since. And it's now 4 p.m. and I only ate one thing all day. But I think it's because I cooked all day, and if you cook, you don't want to eat. Yeah, like horror. Current top 3. I'm not saying that would be rude, Ben. Honestly, Ben, one of the best aspects about you is that you're different. That's never forget that. Abora is now live. That's great. I don't really watch Queen's like live streams and them live. But you know who's thinking about doing? Well, I don't think she's thinking. I think she's trying to do it. Is Bitch Pudding is gonna start a Twitch channel, and I will fucking be there. I love that shit. I think that is awesome. I would love to see her stream. Who else was just disappointed in Dolly? I'm so disappointed in Dolly. Oh, right, the top 3. I think... Okay, after this, I think Victoria's gonna nail the challenges after this. So I'm gonna say Victoria. It's hard. Yeah, Butch Pudding, that's what she's going by. I would say Victoria. I think Disasterina. I don't think Disasterina has faltered that much, but she hasn't been as high as she was in the beginning. So I'm gonna say Victoria, Abora, and Bitch. I really do not see my dog's barking. Sorry, middle of the day. That's what tends to happen, and. I don't see Erica going far just because she's not up there yet. She needs to do horror. She needs to do horror. If she doesn't do a horror look, it's done for her. Oh, I'm from England and I also don't get what Thanksgiving is, but like, I hope you all have a good time. It's an excuse. It's an excuse to eat turkey. Erica's hungry for it, but like, is she hungry enough to actually do the challenge correctly and get to the judges? Like, as hungry as you are, you actually have to do the challenge. That's what the Christmas is for. Well, we're American, so we need to eat twice. UK fans are here because it's not 3 a.m. That's kind of the reason I started to I felt like streaming right now, is because it's not 3 a.m. for you guys like I normally stream. But I'm glad you guys got here. I'm thinking about doing earlier streams, but like that, my dog barks more during the day because there's people around. Sometimes my dad's home. My dad could be home any minute now. He just happens to not be here right now because he had to work. Because of course he's gonna work on Thanksgiving because no one else is working. So he gets the jobs. Is it Thanksgiving already? I don't live in the US, so don't judge me. Yep, it's Thanksgiving. Hi, just found your channel. Well, welcome. Tell us about your dog. My dog's name is Butch. He's a pit bull. He's a cutie. He's annoying. And I love him. He's really annoying. He pees in my room, so he's not allowed in my room. Otherwise, I would just let him in here. And... that's it. He sounds like an ex-boyfriend of yours. What kind of dog? He's a pit bull. I said that. He's a Big pit bull. He looks happy all the time, and he barks at everything. He looks happy to us. He looks just like aggressive and mean to every other person because he barks at them because they're strangers. And yeah, he likes to eat food, all the food. He's big, so if we leave food on the counter, he will eat it off the counter. So we have a hard time with him. You have 6 dogs. I don't know how you managed to do that. That's too many dogs. Thoughts on queens who have an overrated performance on their season? Mine would be Milk. She just didn't do well. I guess that's fine. That makes sense to me about Milk. I wasn't the biggest fan of Milk either. She didn't really do that well in my opinion either. She did fine. She did fine enough. Oh, you made it. Thank you so much for coming. I had something else to say about that. Oh, like who I thought. I didn't think Max... Well, no, Max did well. I just didn't like Max as a person. And sometimes I just don't know who's overrated because I stopped giving a shit about other people's opinions on queens. I just... It's hard to say. Favorite international queens? International. Who is... Do I know any international queens? Well, there's Karen from finance. And that's it. I don't know a lot. Well, all the queens from like Queens of, what was it called? It wasn't called Queens of England. That was definitely not it. It was like Drag Queens of London, I think that show was called. I forgot all of them. That was a few years ago. But that was a good show. That was a damn good show. What's your ideal date? I don't really know. Honestly, just play video games with me and I'll be fine. I'm Menora. Is that how you pronounce it? Because that's awesome if it is. Oh, Conchita Wurst. Of course I've heard of her. She's definitely big, but I haven't heard of her since. Like it's been a while. What game? I don't know. I like platformers. Oh, there's some co-op games we could play. What was one I was thinking about getting? There was a lot of co-op games. What's that? Chariot? Not Chariot. Is it called Chariot? Where you carry like this king casket around, and it's horrible, and everyone that does it is like, it's a lot of couples play it, but they get really pissed at each other. It would be that game. I want a game where we would hate each other at the end. Rocket League. I've never played Rocket League. It just never appealed to me. It looks fun, but it just never appealed to me. You don't want to know how many times I died, and I want to be the guy. I mean, and I haven't even played I Want to Be the Guy, and I probably died a lot, and I Want to Be the Guy. What? I haven't looked at this autumn sale yet. It's not. I'm not really interested. Well, it's like there's nothing on like my radar right now for games on autumn sale. Have you played Odyssey? It's super fun in co-op. I have not played Odyssey. I don't own a Switch, so I can't, and I don't know anyone that owns a Switch, so it's not a game. Should you be cooking? No, Pokey. I cooked all this morning, and we eat Thanksgiving at lunchtime, so we already had our Thanksgiving. Do you watch Game of Thrones? Who's your favorite character? My favorite character in Game of Thrones is probably Tyrion, for sure. Yeah. Tyrion's probably the best character. I can't even remember this last season, though. Like, I cannot remember this season. Wait, so what are you looking for in a human? Me trying not to assume any genders. I'm not looking for anything. I'm pretty happy not having anyone. But I'm into men. I'm into men generally. I don't really... kind of the only preference I have for a guy is they have to be older than me. I'm 22. They have to be older than me. And probably significantly older than me. What's a super chat? A super chat is basically a donation, and you pay and your message goes up and it's big and bright and bolded, so it's a donation to me. All right, I did it. I was trying to remember this. Just in case, of course, there's no obligations, there's no reason to, but I made it so if you have PayPal, you can donate to me as well, because I haven't used my PayPal account in a while, and I brushed off the old cobwebs and made it accessible. So I need to get the link. Where's the link? Here we go. This is gonna look awful put there. It should update in the prescription if you... In the description? In the description if you refresh. You just found a dog named Butch in Animal Crossing. I mean, Butch is a pretty common dog name, so I understand why they named a dog character Butch. Playing Pocket Camp. I am playing Pocket Camp. I haven't really done anything yet. I've kind of already talked about that. But if you want to add me, the code's on my Twitter, so you can add me. Yeah, I think the Patreon tiers are basically figured out. And I just need to set up it to my bank account, and then I'm more than likely going to do physical rewards, so it's going to take longer to actually launch the Patreon. So until I have all the physical rewards figured out. So I keep pushing back the date, but it's like, it's a Patreon. It doesn't really it only matters to me. The Patreon, like, it's not like something big and exciting for other people. Yeah, by physical reward I mean like a foam cheap clown nose. Don't get too excited. That I can buy in bulk. with like a letter. Am I the only one not on a Pocket Camp hype train? I mean, it looks fun, it looks great, but I haven't, as I've been playing it, I haven't been as excited. Pocket Camp is the Animal Crossing mobile game. Have you ever been to Europe? No, I have not ever left the country. Actually, no, I've been to Mexico once. No, I've been to it a few times when I was a baby, but as an adult, I have never left the country. No, I buy them from a reputable source. I already know where I'm getting them. I've done research on it. Your favorite game this year? That's interesting. There's actually been a few games I've actually I've played that come out this year. Usually I play games that have not come out. But what have I played this year? Let me look at my Steam. When you do research on clown noses, I've done research on clown noses when I mean I've done actual research on clown noses. Like, I know how to make a clown nose out of leather and shape it perfectly to my nose. Clown noses are very important to me. No, I never found the UFO game. It's just not out yet. I guess hopefully they're gonna put it out in America. But it's Japanese only, and no one has uploaded the APK yet, so there's just nothing on it. I have not played Project Zero or / Fatal Frame. Don't know though they're the same game or not. Oh, I played MacBat 64. That came out this year. I played MacBat 64. I played Ukulele, Hacky Zack. I'm gonna count Bayonetta. I don't care that it came out 8 years ago. I'm gonna count Bayonetta because it came out in on PC. Where does your clown thing / fetish come from? It's not, first off, I'm just gonna say it as many times as I can. Not a fetish. It's just not a fetish. Doesn't happen. I'm not sexually into clowns. I don't know, I just like clowns. I didn't always like clowns. I liked clowns like once I was a teenager. And they just stuck with me. And I found a big clown community recently that I love. In England, we get red foam clown noses as charity donations, and that's no joke. It's a yearly thing. That's transitioned over here too. It's specifically with Walgreens here, and they sell clown noses. They sell actually really good clown noses, because I've done my research, for $1, and they're not even foam. Well, I guess the interior is foam, but it's coated and it pinches your nose, so it's not the normal foam clown noses. It's like legitimately good. It's called Red Nose Day, and they've done it over here. I think yours is in like April and ours is in May. But yeah, Red Nose Day is a thing. And they celebrate it. So in my clown nose research, I was looking into buying a case of Red Nose Day noses because I was like, oh, these go to charity, but buying them this time of year doesn't go to charity. It only goes to charity during the time of Red Nose Day. So, or like, yeah, early, I guess it starts in April and ends in June. So it didn't actually go to charity, and I was like, that was kind of the main reason of buying these more expensive noses, because to give out to patrons. So you're not getting those. But maybe in the future I'll do I'll do those instead. How can you love clowns? I'm so bothered by them, mostly because my mother tortured me with it. Clowns is just something I love. It's just been something I love for many years now. And I love clowns. Thoughts on Pennywise? Pennywise is an interesting clown. I love its design. I'm personally not someone that's upset with horror clowns or killer clowns. I always liked them for a while. And yeah, Pennywise is an interesting character. Not the best role model. No one's definitely not someone that should be sexualized. Favorite female character that's not Bayonetta? I love Princess Peach. Princess Peach is a great character. I don't care what anyone says about her story, especially comparing her to Rosalina. She's great. But oh, Overwatch characters. Tracer's a really cool character. The new character is really cool, but we don't know enough about her, in my opinion, so I can't really say her. What other female characters resonate with me? Samus Aran. Chun-Li. Chun-Li, like, was my girl. Like, she was my girl. Like, we need to respect Chun-Li, because she changed everything. She was that bitch. Chun-Li was always that bitch. If you had to kill a clown or a mermaid, which would you kill? I would definitely be destroyed and killed, like myself, if I killed a mermaid. So I'm gonna choose the clown, because like mermaid lovers, and I'm one of them, go ape shit when you hurt a mermaid. So don't fuck with mermaids. Like, never fuck with the mermaid community. They will fuck your ass up. I hate those add your friends missions. Yeah, that's... The missions are kind of annoying. Like, I don't really want to follow them. I think that might be why I'm not enjoying the game as much. What are your clown inspirations? Clown inspirations... the Koopa Clown car is one of my favorite clowns, and I do consider it a clown. Dropsy, recently there's a character named Dropsy who I love. A lot of like my actual appearance, like what I like about clowns, doesn't really fit Dropsy, but the personality of Dropsy is amazing. There's a clown named Mimi the Clown. If you actually search Mimi the Clown, you're gonna see a lot of similarities between Mimi the Clown and then my clown character. Basically, they have a they have a blue mohawk sometimes, is what I'm trying to say. But that is a coincidence. I didn't find it till afterwards. But I do like Mimi the Clown. They're an artist, by the way. They're not a regular clown. I have a problem with Mercy getting close to 100 hours playing her. What do? I don't understand that. No, John Wayne Gacy, fuck John Wayne Gacy. By the way, can I just point out something? John Wayne Gacy never killed anyone when he was in a clown costume. That's just something that never happened. He's never been reported to kill anyone in a clown costume. And I just want to say that. That doesn't make him any less of a horrible person, but the killer clown thing is just not something that no. But Pogo the Clown, creepy as hell. Like, you do not like everything John Wayne Gacy did as a clown was still creepy because he didn't follow the clown rules. His edges of his makeup were so fucking sharp, and that's just not something you do in clown makeup. You don't go sharp because sharpness scares kids. Going back to other question earlier, have you watched Mermaids the Body Found? I have. I can't believe people thought that was real. It was the fakest shit ever. Why aren't you with your family? We celebrate Thanksgiving early, like early in the day, so it's already done, and my brother and my family already left, so. Your clown addiction is real. You kind of need help. I don't think so. I like a lot of stuff. I mean, most people could say the same thing about Drag Race or Dracula. I'm just passionate about it because I like it. I wanted to start a series on YouTube, but this is way before. It's not something that I want to come up recently. More than likely, I haven't actually thought about doing it. But back in the day, I wanted to do a video series called Clown History, where I would teach people about certain clowns. I haven't brushed up on it recently, so I can't do it off the top of my head for most part. I need to go back into research. But I don't have a plan on doing that series right now. Who was your fave on season 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race? I knew Bob was gonna win. Bye Potato, I'm glad you could make it. And yeah, well, I had to throw away my peeler, so I guess you got your wish. My favorite on season 8, Chi-Chi DeVayne, like, stole my heart. I love Chi-Chi DeVayne. Is Dragula season 2 better than season 1? For me, they're completely different shows. They are completely different. They're kind of different in the same way that Drag Race season 1 and season 2 are so different than what we saw, because they are like really not like so different. It's just I think I can't classify which one's better. Like, the quality's better, but there's something about the real. I guess it doesn't feel fake. Like, neither season feels fake, but there's something about like the rawness of season 1 that is really enjoyable, and I think that's what hooked a lot of people into it. And it's kind of nice to, and it is kind of nice to be a hipster about it and go, oh, I liked it before it was cool, you know? Yes, you know different types of clowns. Most people don't know classes of clown. Personally, I love a good hobo clown. Yeah, hobo clowns are really interesting. I really like them too. I don't see as much of them today because, you know, you kind of get into the traditional party clowns recently. But, yeah. Hobo clowns are cool though. Who was your fave on each season of RuPaul's Drag Race? That's kind of a hard question to go on. Season 1 on Gina, Season 2 Jessica, Season 3 Stacy, Season 4... I'm gonna say Latrice, Season 5 J. Jolie, Season 6... Who did I like on Season 6? Oh, Jocelyn Fox, Season 7... Jaden Dior, Season 8. I guess Bob. I did like Dax, but not Dax so much on the show. More off the show. So I'll go with Bob, and then season 9, Peppermint for sure. Peppermint is my favorite. Yeah, VPNs work on YouTube. When in doubt, change. Is it UPack or is it PackTube? I don't know. If you change one of them, like PAK, it fixes the URL for you in the name YouTube. Is a mime a clown? A mime is a type of clown. So yes, a mime is a clown. I think, did mimes come? Well, I guess it's I'm trying to think if like mimes came first before the clowns that we know of today, but these clowns have been around forever. So, but like the types of clowns that we know today, I think they kind of popped up around the same time. They're just different kind of artists. Favorite anime? Erased was pretty good. I'll probably say Erased. Tell us about some forgotten queens like Naisha Lopez or LaShawn Beyond. I don't know that much history about each girl. Because I don't know, I just don't follow them. I don't follow them off the show like that much. I don't want to say I don't care about them off the show. It's just I feel like most people follow them for the potential drama, which is not something I care about. I don't care about off-show drama. It's like, that's their lives, they can live it. But yeah, Jesters were first. Jesters been around since ever, because Jesters were like the point. It's like, that's when you know a Monarch was like, let me trick these people, let me give them something to think about, but not actually, but have the Jester be the one to say it. But yeah, I don't know anything about past Drag Race queens. Are you going to get WoW Presents Plus? Nope, have no intentions on getting it. I think it's great to support them because they make content that you like. I just don't care about them. I just don't care to purchase it. Are you going to participate in the madness that is Black Friday? Nope, I'm going to do all my shopping online. I'm yawning now. That's not good. All-Stars 4 predictions? It's way too early. I think it's way too early to even think about it. I don't want it to be next year for All-Stars 4. I at least want a year gap between All-Stars. Are you gonna get a capture card before you get Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? No. I don't really have the plans to get the capture card right now, just because that's a lot of money. It's a lot to save up, and it's like I probably need to upgrade different equipment first before I get the capture card. Like, I don't think the capture card's that big of a priority right now. I think a new microphone's probably next, and maybe, I don't want to say another monitor, or maybe just a capture card in general for the possibility of getting a different console that I can then get other consoles and record console gaming. But I don't think 3DS is the priority, because 3D, it's the most finicky, most fucked up capture card you can get. But also, it opens up like the biggest library of every 3DS and DS game. And even then, those games are very cheap to get on their own. I need to think about it more. Who do you think is going to win All-Stars 3? It's either Trixie or Shangela, let's be honest. Thoughts on breastplates? I hate them. I mean, they're a good accessory for them. They're not necessary. I feel I'm the only one rooting for Shangela. No, a lot of people are rooting for Shangela. I think after the initial hate, I think a lot of people like responded to the hate with love for Shangela. The 3DS is almost dead though. The 3DS is like, it's almost dead, but not quite. It's still there. It's still there. Do you have a PS Vita? No. No one else does. Yeah, no one does. There's a reason for that, because they kind of just gave up on making games for it. Like, every once in a while there's a game for it, but it's just... You never hear about, like, oh, this exclusive game that needs to be on the Vita. Like, you need to get on the Vita. Like, you just never hear about that. They just kind of left it behind. And I feel like they're doing the same thing for VR. Like, if it's not their main seller, they just leave it behind. They were never one to like give the best time to the peripherals. Like, you know, once it was done, it was done. They just... Sony just doesn't have the best track record with that. Like, I guarantee, like, there hasn't been anything, like, the improvement on the PlayStation Pro hasn't really even added that much, has it? Like, I don't think there's been that much added to certain games because of the PS4 Pro. Okay, bye, Bennett. Thank you so much for coming. Go have a good nap. I'm probably ready for one, too. Vita is a good way to experience old classics for cheap and legally. Oh yeah, that game. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that game I've heard a lot about. I heard like that game is really good. I mean, the Vita's really good for indies. Like, it's a really good for indie indie titles like Spelunky and stuff. But yeah, it's like, but at this point we have the Switch. We have the Switch, and you know what? Every indie on the Switch is good. Like, not every indie, but like it's a good experience if it's on the Switch, just because it's portable. Like Golf Story or Stardew Valley, like those games are great on the Switch, even though I don't own the Switch. Okay, bye Ian. Thank you so much for coming. Oh yeah, the Persona series is on this Vita. But wasn't it also on the PlayStation 3? Oh no, I might be making that up. It doesn't sound right now that I said that out loud. I know Persona 5 was. Do you still play Minecraft? I don't really play Minecraft that much. Minecraft, before I got Overwatch, was like my go-to, just like calm down, have fun, while like mindless action happening on like a Hypixel server. I haven't really done like building and stuff. That used to be my shit. I used to build all the time, but I haven't really played it. And then we played it once on Halloween, which was, I had fun with that. But I haven't touched it since. Like, I wind down with Overwatch. I wonder how many hours I have in Overwatch, because it's too much. And I don't even play, like, I don't even play quick play anymore. That is too fucking competitive for me now. How is quick play too competitive? Now I go 6v6 randoms. That's all I care about now, as in Overwatch, is like 6v6 randoms. It's just fun to play a different character all the time, learn about different characters. It's fun. What did you dress up as Halloween? I didn't dress up on Halloween. I didn't go out. I didn't do anything, so I didn't dress up. Who's your favorite character? Who's your favorite character? My favorite character is always Roadhog. Always be Roadhog. I have Light Tracer. Who else have I been playing? Someone else lately. I tried to play Widow. It didn't really work. I always get Zarya on randoms for some reason, and I'm not good with her at all, but she's kind of fun. Not the most exciting. And also thoughts on Mora, or I think that's how you pronounce it, Mora. She's pretty... I like her. I like her a lot. Her range is outrageous. It's a really... That range is so much. But she's fun. I don't know her. Like, I don't know how to play her yet. Or how to counter her. I feel like Roadhog is a really good counter for her, I feel. I have not watched Jigsaw. I have not... Is it Fire Emblem Heroes? No, Fire Emblem Heroes is mobile, right? I thought that was Warriors. I have not played Fire Emblem Heroes. I don't have Fortnite. I guess you mean the Battle Royale Fortnite, because that one's free. But I don't really have interest on that genre of games. I don't know what Thanksgiving is like. I don't have it in Ireland. Yeah, it's food. It's food and family. You have it, just in a different form. Probably at Christmas. It's Christmas without the presents, basically. Yeah, the Fortnite Battle Royale one is just free, which is cool. Like, it's cool, but I don't know how much that's helping them, like, get people to buy the actual game. But I think it's fun to watch sometimes, but it's never been, like, I've never cared about that kind of genre, like PUBG or anything. It's just not my thing. To watch is a different story. I'd watch it. I've not played Danganronpa. I've watched the first season of the anime, and I know it's trash compared to the game, but I enjoyed the first season of the anime. Who do you watch then? I don't really watch anyone play Fortnite in particular. I watch DK1 Games stream a lot, who I love. There were some... What were their names? They were like called Engage or something that did Pokemon streams. I feel like a lot of streamers that I used to watch just don't stream anymore. Which is weird, because I feel like people that stream have more longevity than YouTubers. Because it's always... I feel like streams are always different. No matter what. Sometimes when you have videos, you kind of you tend to rehash the exact same thing over and over again without realizing it. But a stream is off the cuff, it's always different. Did you play any Kingdom Hearts game? I wanted to so badly, but I never did. And at this point, I don't want to go back to the beginning and try, because I hear the controls on the very first game are the actual worst. Like, they're uncomfortable even to new players that have not played it. Just because there's a game you played similar, just in osmosis of video games, and it just doesn't work how you want it to work. And also the storyline is fucked up. It's fucked up. Why bother at this point with Kingdom Hearts? You either loved it or you don't. And I don't.
fuck did I use?
Hi, Delstrezi? Ooh, I pronounced that wrong. I apologize immediately. But hi. What's your opinion on Bitch Pudding? I love Bitch Pudding. I think she's great. She takes criticism well. She's kind of, I would say, it's weird. She's probably been the most supportive of me, of any of like all the people I talk about on these shows. Like she's cool. I like her. I like her a lot. And she's impressed me a lot on the show. I don't think she grew. I think she just showcased who she is, and I'm glad about that. Thoughts on Dolly going home? I understand why people are upset because she's done so well in the competition thus far. But at the same time, she did really bad on this episode. She did really bad. Like, her outfit was good. It was a good outfit overall, but the way she sold it didn't work. Her baby delivery was not the most memorable, and her performance in the Extermination Challenge was... It was off. I feel like she, like I said in my recap, it feels as though she was going for this kind of like, oh, this isn't phasing me at all, but it just seemed like she didn't want to do the challenge. And I think that was her problem. And like, I feel like it worked for the first 2 courses of that meal, but the third one it did not, because it was like it didn't seem like she ate anything. While, like, Erica literally ate her puke, you know? And that's just something you can't argue. Erica did better in that challenge. She deserved to stay after that. You know, if you had to compare it to something, compare it to a Drag Race lip sync and go, you know, that was a bitch that slayed it. She reminded me of Pearl in that Extermination. I get, well, it was like she had a lot of slow movements. I guess that makes sense. I'm kind of sad Monique is gone. They built her up and she left episode 2. She did the best evil villain and formed an alliance, but left after. Same with Dolly. I don't feel like they built her up that much. I don't think so. I think she was just the most, off the bat, the most shocking looking character. But at the point of her being on the show, it was not that shocking. The mask thing, and she didn't do that well at all. I felt like they were building up Dolly, but the writing was on the wall for Dolly's extermination. Like, it was clear that she was going home. I was not shocked by it in the least. If you were shocked by Dolly's elimination, then I'm sorry, you didn't see it coming. You should have. You definitely should have. Hindsight 2020, but you should have saw her getting exterminated, because that was definitely gonna happen. I like Monique too. Like you said, bitch got no nails. She's an interesting queen, but I don't necessarily need to see, or like, I don't have any want to know more or see her outside of the show. Yeah, Erica is getting shit. I didn't know about this until people told me in my comment section today that, because they were asking my opinion on it. Oops, I'm moving my table, sorry. I didn't know that was happening, and it's really shitty. I was hoping that, you know, just because of the attitude of Dragula being so different than Drag Race, I was kind of hoping this petty little shit wasn't going to happen. And it's happening, because it's the same audience. Of course these little homosexuals are going to be like this, but I wish they wore it. This is not copyright free. Go back to copyright free. Oh yeah, Dave, you were the one asking about that. There were a few other people asking about that. I hope my response was good enough for you. So sad they just don't face facts. She did better. And this is like Valentina puke in my mouth. Erica did do better. Erica sold her fucking Sailor Moon inspired cyborg character. She sold it. She did it. She did good. I didn't mind that character at all. She wasn't in the bottom because that character wasn't good. She was in the bottom because she, you know, the others were better. Same with Dolly though. Like Dolly was good, but like she didn't characterize that character. Like, how was that an alien? That really didn't represent anything. She wasn't acting as if she was in water. I don't know if her character was supposed to be aquatic or if that's just something I read. But it just, the characterization of Dolly's alien just didn't work. Well, I think Erica's did. But like I said in my fucking recap, Erica should have went horror with her, or at least shocking with her birthing, because she should have went hentai and gave birth to some tentacles. Like I said, did he get sci-fi from Boris? Like, yeah, I got it immediately. I don't know if you watched my recap. In my recap, I said it specifically, space alien chickens are a thing. But I got mad scientist. You have to look at the details. Abora was a mad scientist turned into a chicken, I assume. I haven't seen if she's actually responded and posted about it. Has she? Let me go. Someone told me earlier that she went live on Instagram or something. I'm assuming Instagram. Maybe she posted about it. Do you think Victoria can win? I personally think she won't. She has no impression on me. People are bringing up too much. She will fall. Oh, she will fall and fall hard. I feel like she already fell. She fell last week, but this was her time to rise. And the problem is with her. Like I said, I already said this, but she's not showcasing Victoria. She's showcasing like her talent as a makeup artist, and I don't think a lot of people, that doesn't resonate with a lot of people. I watched the last Dragula episode with a friend, and they never watched either Drag Race or Dragula and barely know what drag queen is. In France, not very well know. Her reactions were the best. I'm sure they were. That sounds like a good old gay time. I wish I was a fly on the wall for that. That was good. That sounds good. I'm trying to see if Abora's posted about it. I used to get Dolly and Victoria mixed up. They're just forgettable. I used to get them mixed up, but that's just because I'm dumb. But I think I know who's who now. Well, also I don't need to know because one's gone. In my opinion, James was wearing the same outfit as the first challenge, which she also won. She changed the barbed wire to electrical cords. Both times Victoria's makeup skills and James wins on sex. I see that. I definitely mentioned that it seems a lot like her Cenobite look. It was, but regardless of that fact, it was good. I don't think it's just a simple change of wires to barbed wire. I don't think it's that simple of a change. If she had worn a wig, I don't think people would notice. If she had worn a different, like, kind of styled wig to make it look like, I don't know, like electricity or something, I think no one would have noticed. Do you think Bitch is gonna be able to keep up the good work with challenges? To be honest, she's grown on me, and I don't know. I think she could make top 3. It's a possibility. Like, this show is not predictable. Like, there's really no, like, everyone that's in the top is in the bottom of the next week. It's like, this show is not predictable in the least, because the challenges are so varied and they don't cater to one particular girl's skills. At first, Victoria wasn't doing much for me, but after Alien looked, she's damn amazing. Yeah, and the thing is, Shane's performance was so good, and it was humorous. Like, the other time, it was like pure sex. This time, it was humorous. And I think that's the difference. And also, apparently, Abora hasn't posted about it on Instagram. I don't know how much he does on Instagram. Yeah, these don't look that... Yeah. They're kind of sporadic. Maybe she does Twitter more. I haven't seen much. I would love for Erica to slay all the remaining challenges to snatch a crown. I feel the exact same way. She needs to give a horror look. Whatever next week's challenge is, go horror and go hard. That's what needs to happen. Oh, James is a cunt. That's not even that's true. Like, she's a bitch. Do you think the Boulay brothers have favorite girls who they really want to succeed and therefore give them a pass on certain things, like a Boris Stilts? I don't think so. I don't think it's a simple pass. I think because the stilts was the best part of her outfit. It was the actual outfit itself that didn't read rock and roll. If she had the stilts on with a better convincing outfit, I think she would have been fine. It wasn't the stilts. And the stilts was the best part as well as for the entire performance. It was the best gimmick that they came out from under her skirt while she was on the stilts. I think Abora really faded in the background during the rock performance because of the stilts. No, well, the thing is, comparing the two performances, they were the background. Unlike PMS, who everyone had equal time in front, it was only Victoria in front, and Victoria wasn't doing that good of a job. So it's like, it was kind of shit on top of shit. Because they were in the background not doing much. It's not as if Kendra or James was that physical and doing the most in the first place. I need to take off this bun. Tired of it, and my hair itches and it's still wet. It's been in a bun all day. Get this off my head. Okay, thank you. Hair tie gone. Let my hair be free. You still don't like Disasterina? I love Disasterina. I think she's amazing. I didn't like her at first. I didn't understand it at first. But like, watching her explanation videos on her outfits, I love her. She's fun. She's cool. She's funny. I think it's fun. My comments will post. You might be saying something that is blocked? I don't know what could be blocked. Let me check. Let me check real quick to see what words are blocked for you. Community settings. There's not a lot. Unless you're saying the word clown porn together. There's not, I don't think, there's not really much there. If you had to pick a Dragula top 3 from the bunch, who we have now? I've answered this before. I think I said Abora. Did I say Disasterina? No, I said Abora, Victoria, Bitch Pudding. Alright, so I know you don't like talking about queens you don't like, but do you think of any queens as unprofessional or undeserving of having been on RuPaul's Drag Race? No, I don't think. I think everyone that was on RuPaul's Drag Race has been deserving to be on the show. I don't think there's a specific criteria. I think after the show, that's up to them, and people change. And even people that do bad on the show, like, that's needed. That's needed. I don't think they bring them on to do bad. I think they expect something else than what they get sometimes. And they eat it up, though. They eat it up for... No, it's about Victoria being the fan favorite. I have the word robbed blacklisted. I haven't said that before, but I have the word robbed being blacklisted, so you may have said the word robbed. That's blacklisted. I'm so tired of people saying that word. It's literally the most common word in my comment section. I don't care that you think everyone like I don't care about it. I don't care about you and you're robbed and who you think has been robbed. I basically do it go in my comment section. It goes into a different folder and then I delete it. I delete it immediately if you say the word robbed. Because it pisses me off so much. It pisses me off so much. It's like, get over it sometimes. Get over it that you think the girl from 4 seasons ago got robbed. It just, it really like legit pisses me off. It triggers me. People said she is, which I don't agree with. Yeah, Victoria wasn't robbed. Victoria, she did amazing. She did so well, but there were problems with it. There were problems with it. It looked amazing, but there were problems with it. Why do you think RuPaul Drag Race queens go off the face of the... I think you mean Earth. Example, Kenya Michaels. I think some of them don't make enough money touring, so they just do a normal job. Kenya Michaels is, I believe she manages some girls, and she's also a dance instructor. So that's what she does. She teaches dancing and, you know, make that coin that way. You know, it's a job. It's not about being a celebrity. It's about being it's about getting a paycheck. And if they're not getting enough, then do what you can to get enough. Okay. I need to type something out. I wish Dita got booked more often. I mean, she does, but her fandom is really tiny. Yeah, I think she deserves more. Hopefully, she can get on an All-Star season soon and slay and get some bookings up, because she She deserves it. Opinion on the Trixie and Katya show. I haven't watched since the first episode. The first episode was good, but it's just like, honestly, I don't seek it out. I don't seek it out. I don't think I would have seeked out on if it didn't come into my subscription box. Maybe one day I'm just gonna get it in K-hole and just like mainline the entire show. But right now that's not happening. Favorite ice cream flavor? I love chocolate. Just plain old good old chocolate. Oh, I like a chocolate vanilla swirl because it cuts down the chocolate because my taste buds are getting weak, like getting more sensitive lately, and I need some like, I need to cut down. Like you know, one of my favorite things, I tweet about this. I love a French fried onion straight from the can, but I tasted one and it was so salty and I was like, oh no, my life is over. My life is over. Your favorite movie? Oh, your favorite movie. My favorite movie. My favorite movie of all time. I pick a few. Carrie. Carrie's a movie that I love. The 1976. Is that when it came out? Or 74? It's one of those two. 76. I was right the first time. You should watch it. First off, it's a horror movie, but it's not that scary. So if you don't like horror movies, and secondly, it's about a freak who gets called a freak, and then she kills everyone. Carrie's not that horrifying a movie. It's not scary. There's not like these jump scares. That's basically it. You know, I don't like a jump scare. I think people kind of misunderstand me when I say I don't like horror movies. I don't like the feeling of being scared. I will watch it. I've watched the Alien series. I watched Halloween series. I watched I've watched a few Nightmare on Elm Streets. I've never watched Scream. I've never watched what else have I never watched? Like Saw. I've watched one Final Destination. I think I watched 3, which is not a good one. And it's just like, I just don't like the feeling of being scared. That's just something I don't like. And yeah, some of those movies do have that feeling. Like Alien fucks me up. It fucks me up every time. It's a scary fucking movie. But it's just I don't like horror movies. I'd say I don't like horror movies because I don't want to go out and watch a horror movie. Like I love clowns and I don't want to watch it because it scares me because I know it's gonna be scary. That's just not a feeling I like. Anyways, but yeah, everyone should watch Carrie. Carrie's a good movie. So your fave, old or new Carrie? Only seen the new one, but I'm pretty sure the old is good too. It's different. I've seen both. Well, I've seen the scenes that I need to see from Carrie on both. And, well, on this new one. I watched the first one like a million times. And it's different. The pursuit is different. There's something about Carrie actually going after you know, that little bitch and Chris. There's something about that is I don't like about it. There's something about that makes it harder to like it, but I think it's better when it's a surprise, when she's just trying to walk home and then they show up out of nowhere. I think that makes more sense. The other times it's like she is like actively going for her. I think in the one that was the TV pilot, and in the remake. Ooh, and the sequel. I forgot about the Carrie sequel. That was interesting, but I didn't like it. Do you follow RuPaul's Drag Race subreddit? I do not. I have not been on Reddit in a long time. Sorry you probably asked a lot of times, but who do you think is the 10th queen? I have no, I know who the 10th queen is, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna say because of spoilers, but I think I know who the 10th queen is. What's your guess on All-Stars 3 twist? Like, the first season was paired and All-Stars 2 is eliminating. I don't know if it needs to have a different twist. I don't know why people expect it to. I think when they found the formula with All-Stars 2, they should stick with it. And I don't mind that formula at all. I think the 10th queen is gonna be faked out on the show, and as in another queen shows up, or they were just there for a joke, or get injured very early, then a new 10th queen comes in. I don't think so. I don't think that's how it's gonna be. I think it's just gonna be, oh, here's the 10th queen. I would live for Henny's comeback. Yeah, Stacy would be great. I don't think it's gonna be Stacy. I mean, if it's Stacy, everyone has to change up their predictions because we all know Stacy is gonna win. I want an anticlimax suck as the Princess Jade Sudamo. Wait, I don't even know how to pronounce her name. Let's just say Jade or Rebecca Glasscock. I think Rebecca Glasscock would suck the souls out of some queens just for being there. I hope the 10th queen is the already 9 queens have to vote in a person for a previous All-Stars queen who they feel deserve to go again. I mean, that would be rigged so fucking hard. There is no way that it's ever happening. It's not like they could just go, oh, we want this queen in, and then the queen says yes. That's just not gonna happen. Favorite returning queen? I guess from All-Stars 3. I think Aj is really cool. I love Chi-Chi DeVayne. Chi-Chi DeVayne is like amazing. She's probably my favorite. I do not think she's gonna win, but I'm rooting for her to win. But I don't think she's gonna win. My sister just sent me my brother's Amazon wish list for Christmas. It's literally all gun stuff. It's all gun stuff. Like, everything is gun stuff, and I'm don't enjoy it. I'm gonna pick something at random and buy it. Excited for Kennedy's comeback? Yeah, Kennedy's a great queen. I loved her on season 7, even though I know a lot of people didn't. So I'm ready for her to come back. Fave also street promo look. I already said it. Kennedy. Kennedy's my favorite. I think Kennedy looked amazing. Not everyone agrees with me though. I know that. I wonder why the person with the Tatiana icon was a previous All-Star contestant who got gypped. We need the Phoenix back. Phoenix as in Phoenix. I didn't really like Phoenix on that season. I need to give Phoenix more of a chance. If you're talking about her. But, you know, just Phoenix as a person in general. I need to give more of a chance because I didn't like her on her season. I want Alyssa back, but go off, girl. I would not want Alyssa back. That's definitely not someone I want back. kind of too much. She's cute for a taste, not for a swallow. I love Trixie, but I don't necessarily see her winning. But if she doesn't win, her fans are gonna attack whoever does. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, and it's sad. It's sad that that's the truth. Do you think Chi-Chi Kennedy lip sync is gonna happen? Oh, we're gonna see that. We have. They know what they're doing with Chi-Chi and Kennedy. We don't need more Alyssa or Alaska. Yeah. Yeah, I want an All-Stars 1 queen would be perfect. I think the two that make the most sense to me are Nina and Manila to come back. But personally, I would love Yara Sofia back. Yara Sofia is that bish. If the 10th queen were to be Gia Gunn, I would kill myself. I hate Gia Gunn so much. She's so obnoxious. She's a lot, but I don't mind her. I think she's much better now than she was on the show. Well, actually, on the show, she was just kind of dumb, and her ignorance was kind of annoying at times. The biggest fucking thing with her is in her Meet the Queens, she was like, I'm ready to be open and meet more, like, learn more about different kinds of queens in the world. But then she went off on fucking Milk, and it was like, no, you're not being open. You're a fucking liar. That's what you're doing. Opinions on an all-winner season, all first home season. I talked about an all-winner season before. I made a video on it. But an all first home, I don't really want that. I want them to just to be parts of regular All-Stars. Just because I don't look at them differently than All-Star Queens. I view them as All-Stars. I think they should be on the show on regular All-Star season. Opinion on the Aja hate, I personally think she deserved the spot. I don't get it. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Like, just let the queen live. She didn't take a spot from someone else. She got hired to do another job. Basically, that's how you have to look at it. That's how you have to live at it. She's a good fucking queen. Let her prove you wrong. The 10th queen is Shangela. Shangela walks in with a pink box and a tinier Shangela pops out. I've seen that a lot. That's funny. Actually, I think I saw you post that in the Discord. That's a good mental image. Do you think Zolchi and Loris deserve to be exterminated together? Yes, absolutely. They didn't do any well. I was shocked. I expected one of them to stay, but damn. They didn't do well that episode. When Aja was announced on All-Star Stream, the Facebook comment section was toxic and just calling her Valentine and want to BM over it. Yeah, that was the worst. The worst. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to start wrapping up the show. It's probably gonna end in like a couple minutes. I'm getting tired because, you know, Thanksgiving took it out of me. I don't really have any announcements. I guess I can go to stream on Saturday. Have you seen the season 2 Drag cast out of drag? Yeah, I have. They're attractive people. I just don't care. Do you think the Blue Brothers eliminate Ursula and Pinche because they didn't want them in the Pretty in Pink challenge? Nope. Pinche basically didn't react in the extermination, and what challenge did Ursula get eliminated from? The wrestling one? Was it the wrestling one? Yeah, it was a wrestling one. She didn't do that well. Erica's cute. I don't know what your problem is. I like Erica. I think you like traditional, and I think that's your problem. Okay, bye. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Marin? Marin? I almost called you moron for a second, and I apologize for that, even though you wouldn't have known, because I just wouldn't have said anything. Yeah, but I guess I'm gonna end it. I guess I'm gonna end the stream there. Yeah, there's no real announcements happening. I haven't really edited anything this week, which was my entire point of this whole, like, not posting gaming videos this week, was to have time to edit. I haven't edited literally anything. Of course, since Dragula, I had to not do it, but yeah. So no announcements. I'll be streaming Saturday. And I guess that's it. So I'm gonna end there. I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next stream. And remember, have fun. Bye, guys.